like it too, Baba, and you like Fally Ipupa, and I know you love Trey songs, but you know the singing song. I thought as much, you know. I do not blame you though. You wanna have them on. You know it's wrong, but the truth is that you're just an Oliver. Oliver, Oliver, twist. 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 Liberty, liberty, liberty. Labata, labata, labata. 70, 70, 70. Liberty, liberty, liberty. Why you come there shake it, bum bum? When you know say you know get it, bum bum. Oh yeah, shake it, bum bum. 'Cause for this bed you must need the bum bum. Shake it, bum bum, bum bum. You must need the bum bum. Shake it, bum bum, bum bum. You must need the bum bum. So the don don. You must need the don don. Oh the don don. You must need the don don. So the don don. Need the don don. You must need the don don. So the don don. Need the don don. Oh the don don. Wait a minute. What wanna gandagala? Stop it. Inga zupa pala, inga gate. Give me captain, my team Tepin City. Zenyan tete, nisogo zise. Give me segwa, kisi yongise. Gin prais, gin raundise. Ning mamele, nisa ning sisise. Nyagazi, Titise, Wazala, Gichimise, Ginfundise, Ozipintum, Zinchanyise, Zitapise, Lengom, Zitumise, Zichanyise. John Chimali, Gimoten John Chimali, Nimbizimoten John Chimali, Gimoten John Chimali.
Roller coaster, Nova dica.
Windex, 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 Windex,
Para a música, deixa explicar. Windex então mambo que quando tá no lume só quer.
Windex, 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 Windex,
Windex também são aqueles que quando vem bosque estão no lume se aproveitam só já.
Windex, 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 Windex,
Mas como é o Windex então quer dizer o quê?
Ué, se não estás a compreender, fica só já.
Windex, 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 Windex,
Windex são aquelas boas que para partir o braço para eles comerem postiço. Quem?
Vamos, vamos, ya está. Mira. Amigo, usted. Chiquilla.
Turn it up. 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 Turn it up.
You know what I'm talking about? Guys, you know what I'm talking about too. Go down, 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 go down. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on,
ourselves. We will walk from the darkness to bliss. Let there be light. Let there
Till you came around, and now my life's upside down. UNAM Radio, the voice of the future.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here. My name is Soulmate. I'm joined by Mr. Will. You are listening to UNAM Radio 97.4. Mr. Will, greet the listeners, please.
Good afternoon, guys. I'm Will, and I'm today's guest.
Okay. Mr. Will, today's topic, we are talking about the free education and how it's affecting other departments, because the other time I heard in Parliament that a lot of billions was allocated to the Ministry of Education. So what's your view, what's your intake on other ministry, feeling like all the money that was budgeted went to education? What's your opinion on that?
First thing is, now I have to understand, is it tertiary education or the education like from lower primary to secondary?
I think personally it's just tertiary education that they're busy targeting on.
So it's the newly implemented, is it
subsidized?
Or subsidized, that one. For me, I feel like it's, I'll probably side with the other ministries, because the amount of money that is now being allocated to education is too much. Let's say money allocated to, what is this? To poverty and eradication, that ministry. If you look at now the amount, it's different. Money allocated to now poverty and eradication is like way smaller than the money allocated for education. I know we are trying to improve our education system, but now what about the people we are leaving behind that are not educated? For example, most people from schools don't make it to university. Not all of them make it to university. Okay. What about those people that don't make it to university? How are we going to help them?
Okay, that one is also another factor that we look on. But based on that tertiary education, if you don't make it to university, you can still go to VTC. They are also being funded. They are qualified for the subsidy. But as for the Ministry of Poverty and Eradication, so they are being affected because a lot of money is going to the Ministry of Education. So you think, had there been another situation where a lot of money went to the Ministry of Poverty, would there be a difference?
Well, I wouldn't say most money go to the Ministry of Poverty and Eradication. I'll probably want equality. Like, for example, now the money, if I'm not wrong, I've heard the government will be paying UNAM itself about 2.something billion, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Like, that's a huge amount.
That's a huge amount.
It's very big. So I know that most people who come to university struggle to pay tuition fees. But now, how are we going to make more money if we are putting...
Now, coming to your opinion, say we support this education, student getting through free education and so forth, they graduate, but still the unemployment is still there. There will be graduates with no jobs. So what did the ministry look at for them to agree to this?
I quite don't really understand, because for me, I was against it first from hearing it.
Okay.
I would have been happier to hear that the ministry is maybe using that money to create jobs, for example, like opportunities. Let me say Namibia is one of the countries that is behind in tech.
Okay.
That's true. There are some platforms that are not yet, what do you call it? Not verified. Like, you cannot use them because you're in Namibia. For example, content creators cannot be paid by YouTube in Namibia because YouTube is not, what's the word?
It's not generating a lot of money from Namibia.
No, it is. I mean, like, there's a lot of
YouTubers
in Namibia who have millions of views, but YouTube does not recognize Namibia. You understand? Okay. PayPal itself also doesn't recognize Namibia. So I would have actually tried. I mean, I would have been happy if the government invested in opportunities that bring money into Namibia.
Okay. I'm speaking on the situation that, this tertiary education is coming from NSF. So apparently there are priority fields that they fund and they cannot fund. So how do you detect something that this is a priority field and this is not a priority field? Because I'm a media student. So I'm being told they cannot fund me because it's not a priority field for them.
But
so our voice doesn't matter to them or what?
Exactly. Now that's a problem. If you look at other countries, how much money is media generating?
Yes.
So many millions. Not even millions, billions, to be honest. But now what they're focusing on is, what is it called? Apparently...
I think it's a goal for the Vision 2030.
Yeah, for the Vision 2030. But for that vision, I'm not trying to be against our leaders, but that vision was created a long long time ago.
It was supposed to be
Yeah.
either fulfilled or
It was supposed to be fulfilled a long
By
time
now.
ago by now. But now the things that they have implemented, that they have thought of that will be happening now have changed completely.
completely
Because if you look at Vision 2030, it's something that could have been accomplished in 2015.
in 2015.
Yeah.
But
So-
in 2015, there was transition in the government. The
and
Hake coming in, the Fike Punya coming in, and also there was the Harambe Prosperity
prosperity
Plan
plan.
and so forth. So to cut short, you, Mr. Will, what is your take on lack of stadiums, sports? Where is this? Playing our games in South
Thank
Africa.
you so much. I've attended, I think it's last year.
Mhm.
Is it last year? I think last year.
Yeah, last
Not
year
the
we're
big-
still playing our
I
games
think
in
the
South Africa.
when was the president put to said? Is it last year? The president.
Yeah, last year.
It's last year.
Yes.
So last year I attended it's a form for youth
Okay.
and how they can get opportunities. So the deputy prime minister, is it Mr. Balotelli? Is it Balotti?
Yeah, Mr. Balotti.
So he promised us that he would. Is it? If not, I'm not gonna say out of correction.
Allegedly.
Not allegedly, out of correction, because I was there. I saw him. Said he promised
Okay.
stadiums in Namibia. I'm not saying about 100 and something, but I think let me say 20 something.
20
He
something.
promised about 20 something stadiums. More than that, not just football stadiums, other sports also.
Other sports.
Yeah.
So-
So now for us, we are waiting for those stadiums, because for me, I cannot say I'll really want the country to have many stadiums, because we will not be playing our international measures in another country. It's disrespect, it's insulting, and it just doesn't show pride.
But also, I think the construction of Sam Nujoma has begun.
Of
Yeah,
the
for
Sam Nujoma Stadium.
Yeah, for it to be renovated. And most of our games, we are still gonna play abroad, because now Namibia is also a fixture that is coming. They are still gonna play abroad.
in South Africa.
Yes, in South Africa. So because it's a process, it's a process for us to have stadium. It will take amount of time.
Yeah, I understand. But the thing is, now we are relying on promises. But are we seeing action? I mean, like you said, Sam Nujoma is being renovated, but that's just like one of 100
One of a 100 that
Yeah.
that was promised.
that was promised. So we have 3 more years for the deputy prime minister to be in office. We'll still be waiting to see if he can keep his promise, or are we gonna-
on the Harambe Prosperity Plan, although it was implemented by the late Hake, which what he has developed, what do you think that this was developed by Hake? It's going because of Hake. Besides the increasement of the old age grant, what did the prosperity plan really did?
With the Harambe Prosperity Plan, it had pillars.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not really pay a good attention on the pillars. I think there were 5.
Yeah, I think there were 5.
Yeah. So now I'll probably come back next time and talk about that now when I've now done research on which pillar and this and this and this, and which one is now a success and which one is a failure. But honestly, I think not most of them are a success. But one thing I can agree on, it's Harambe has brought unity amongst
Unity. Okay, Mr. Will, before I let you go, on one last topic, corruption in Namibia. What's your take on that?
Corruption in Namibia, very high. I'm really proud of this year that we have had so many
Exposures.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But now, are those the only ones though?
They are not the only ones.
We don't know.
And for as long you are still in the holding cell, you are in jail and you are able to appeal, the case will still be postponed.
It will still be postponed.
Yes.
Okay. But with corruption, we'll let the government do their job. I cannot really say much because I'm now in.
But if you want to remove or execute a corruption in your sons in major tenders, how does that will contradict a lot of your
yeah, exactly, because
laws that you want to implement?
yeah, because I'm not saying, I mean, if I was in position of something like that, and my family member or close relative has been in a scandal like that, I'll probably defend the person. But what is right is to report the case. But now, you don't know. I cannot say much.
So
on
since you are also close to the political, would you reinstate Mr. Noah as the Anti-Corruption Commission?
I do not know what that is.
You don't know.
I mean,
who
like
Noah is.
I have a hand in politics, but
Would you reinstate Chief Justice Chivute as?
honest opinion, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
They have been in the office for
Because
so long.
if from the beginning, he hasn't changed, and him being the Chief Justice and all these from ever since maybe 2000 and all these corruption scandals. Where has he been? Like how his judgment. So I think we need someone new.
Yes.
For that, because it's been too long.
Okay.
I mean, like besides him, who else has been the Chief Justice? Just him, right?
No one.
Exactly.
Just
So
Chief
we
Justice.
need
Since independence.
we need
Just
someone.
Chief Justice. Unless someone can come as incorrect. Okay, dear listeners, thank you for joining us at UNAM Radio. I'm here with Mr. Will. Mr. Will, any last words before you say goodbye?
I don't think so, but just be safe out there, guys.
Okay.
So,
Okay, it was a great time being joined by Mr. Will.
okay, cool.
Have a great afternoon, our listeners. UNAM Radio 97.4, the voice of the future.
This is UNAM Radio, the voice of the future.
A good day, listeners. Welcome back to Campus Chronicles. It's your girl Stacy here, and today I'm joined by two people. We are gonna be having an open chat about group assignments.
This is UNAM Radio, the voice of the future.
So, when you hear group assignments, what do you think or what comes to your mind when somebody says or your lecturer says, you know what, next week I'm going to give you guys a group assignment? What comes to your head first? You know, for me, what comes to my head is like stress. It's so stressful working with like different people, with different personalities, with different ideas, you know. So we'll be discussing there today with two fellow course mates.
This is UNAM Radio, the voice of the future.
So yeah, let's welcome them. I'll be joined by Elise and Martha. As I said, we're going to be talking about group assignments, and they're going to be sharing their views about group assignments and what they think and their challenges that they have faced, you know. And I feel like, you know, group assignments are like a big thing in uni. They teach you how to work with people and all that. So welcome, Martha.
Thank you very much, Stacey and Campus Chronicle. What first comes to my mind when I hear the term or the lecturer saying a group discussion or group assignment is that I think of us as students getting together, sharing ideas, debating different viewpoints, and trying to reach a common understanding of solutions. And the stress of making sure everyone meets up so the assignment is done before due date. Discussions.
Okay, so that's it from Martha. Martha says she
coming together and giving different ideas and different opinions on the topic and trying to find an understanding or solution to it before the due date.
Okay, so Elise, what do you personally enjoy? Group discussions. Do you personally enjoy group discussions, or do they stress you, and why?
Personally, I enjoy them when everyone participates and respect each other's opinions. That's when I like them. Obviously, group assignments are not easy. You know, it's so difficult to navigate your way to understand another person's opinion. And then there'll always be arguments and misunderstandings, right? But apart from that, it's just you guys coming together, sharing your ideas, respecting each other, and it actually gets it actually gets fun at some point. So they become stressful when one person dominates or when no one appears. And that's a fact, guys. If there's someone who's always dominating, who feels like they have the power to control or not allowing others to share their opinions, that's when misunderstandings arise, right? Or when no one appears. So you'll be chasing and chasing after these people as if they what? As if they are not here for marks, as if you are actually the one who's gonna mark them or giving them free marks, but it's actually for their own good. So yeah.
Okay, there you have it from Elise. So our next question is, have you ever been in a group discussion that went completely wrong? And let me I think I should be the one answering this. I've actually experienced group assignments are like, or group work is so hard, like for me, because I feel like I'm always on my work. I want to be in control. I like to be up in like the group's business. I like to take control. Like I'll be the one texting on the group. No, guys, when are we meeting up? When are we doing this? When are we doing that? I'm always on there. So I've had like wrong experiences with group assignments. Like, let me say last week, I think we had an exhibition and I feel like it was fine. It was, we did the work, we put in the effort as group members and stuff. And then like, there was like a certain misunderstanding between me and a fellow group member. So we went back and forth and stuff like that. And that is not always nice. But yeah, anyways, that's what I have to say about group assignments. I feel like there is no way maybe a group of 3 people will come together and then there's like no misunderstanding, because everybody wants to like say something, everybody has an opinion, everybody has ideas. So yeah, that's what I think about group assignments and stuff. So we are gonna be moving on to our next question, which is gonna be answered by Martha. The question goes like, in your opinion, Martha, what makes a group discussion successful?
I believe that what makes a group discussion successful is clear goals, equal participation, good listening skills, and mutual respect. That is what I believe makes a group discussion successful. Not only that, is the key to a successful group discussion is understanding and communication. So personally, I rather communicate and argue than not communicate at all than fail. Yeah, that is what I believe makes a successful group discussion.
Okay, there you have it, listeners. Martha said she thinks there's no way you can complete a group assignment without any fights. So moving on to our next question. Our next question is, what's the biggest mistake people make during group assignments? And this question is going to be answered by Elise.
Thank you, Stacy. A common mistake people do during group discussions is not listening, and we can all agree to that. Many people focus on responding instead of understanding what others are saying. So you'll find someone saying something and then the next is actually against it, without listening to what the person has said. So not listening, I think, is the key point or the key mistake that we do during group discussions. Thank you.
Okay, so this is another question that Martha will be answering. Do you think everyone should speak in a group discussion, or is it okay for some members to stay quiet?
Okay, as I said, communication is the key when it comes to group discussions. So I believe everyone should speak, everyone should voice their thoughts. But at the same time is when you're communicating, you don't all speak together. You're not there to sync, you're there to communicate. Meaning everyone should contribute in some way, but not everyone should speak at the same amount. Like different personalities communicate differently. That is what I believe.
Okay, there you have it, listeners. So before we get into our next section of questions, we are going to go on a quick and short music break.
This is UNAM Radio, the voice of the future.